For many people who own a BMW, particularly if you're changing the oil yourself, doing your own service, this could be the most important video you ever see. It's got to do with the right type of oil to put into a BMW and what happens if you don't put the right type of oil into your BMW. Told as the engine gets older, you can put a little bit thicker oil in because things get a bit worn, tolerances get a bit less, so it handles a bit of a thicker oil quite well. BMWs have what's called variable valve timing, and they are set up, they're a fantastic invention by BMW. They increase the power that comes out of an engine, and they also increase the fuel efficiency of the engine. So they're a brilliant thing and a big part of what sets BMW apart. The catch is this VVT, this variable valve timing, needs very thin oil, and that is like a full synthetic with a 0 cold temperature, so like or a 5 are the two that are recommended. But if you get up to a 10 or anything thicker like that, like if you put standard motor oil in 1530 or something like that, it will not go into the little holes where the oil is supposed to go for the VVT system, and it will cease functioning. The VVT, the variable valve timing, will not get the oil it requires, and it will A, start to not work, but B, it'll obviously cause a lot of wear. You may have seen I changed the PCV valves on this. You can have a look at my PCV valve change out video if you like, because they were faulty. The PCV valve is just here underneath that cover. 4 T30 screws to get that cover off, and then just rubber grommets to lift that cover off, and then you can get at the PCV valve. Okay, so a very quick rundown on oils for your BMW. 15W40. 15W is the winter figure. That's how thin the oil will be at startup. Not okay for a BMW with VVTi. Standard old cars, fine. This one here again, 15W40. This one though is semi-synthetic, but still not okay for a BMW because that winter figure, the 15, the start, the thinness of it at the start, the lower the number, is what we want. Now here, 5 is the W number, 5W30. So that's what we're after. That's the minimum, either 0W30 or 5W30 to go with the VVT. This is semi-synthetic, bit of a waste of time because semi-synthetic only has to have like 10 or 15% synthetic in it. If you're going to be paying the extra money for synthetic, you may as well go full synthetic. Again, here is a 5W30. This is in Australia, so we're not getting the cold starts here like you do in the Northern Hemisphere. And again, the last one I'm showing you here is a 5W30. So the 5 figure is for the when the oil is stone cold and first starts up. That's the thinness that it will get to. The viscosity is the actual word. And the 30 is when it's up at operating temperature. But you need that cold start low number. So 15 is no good, or anything thicker for your BMW with VVTi. It's got to be 5 or it's got to be 0. And if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, Germany, and it's winter, or America and it's winter, and you're going to be getting, or, Russia, you're going to be getting really cold weathers, then you need to go for the 0W30. That is what cost my car. It was running on the right oil on 5W30. But that V8 you were looking at just there, it had a really cold -20°C start up in the Denver mountains. It was about, I can't remember what it was in Fahrenheit, but it was way below freezing, and it actually did in the valve stem seals on my engine. So look for my other video on valve stem seals. I'll put a link up here to explain what went there and what you can do about it. But there you go, quick rundown on BMWs and the right oil to put into them.